pirates, and they took everybody hostage.
Where is the pattern of the pride?
Robert, they're calling you.
Thanks a lot, Carol.
At the beginning of the movie, like Harriet seems like a very simple, go with the flow, even naive woman who obviously gets underestimated because like as the movie develops, we can see that she's the complete opposite. So I would love to ask you, with what part of Harriet's personality do you feel most connected to?
That's a good question. But the funny thing is I'm like, I don't feel connected to the first part. But I'm not an evil villain, so what is it? Maybe somewhere in between, but I like that she takes charge, and I like that she is in charge, like way in charge. And I know there's some flaws in the way she goes about her business, but I like that she's not, as go with the flow and whatever you want. She's her own person, and she is like a boss. And so maybe there's aspects of her that I wish I was more like, so I vote for the second version of her.
That's great. ¿Has estado en México alguna vez, Steve?
No, una vez cuando yo tenía casi 10 años, mi papá estaba trabajando, creo que en Mexico City, y yo tenía comer pollo, no con arroz, pero yo recuerdo que tengo pollo y pizza.
Oh,
Esto es lo que recuerdo de México.
Es una buena combinación.
Sí. Pollo y pizza, sí.
Pollo y pizza, why not? Yo encuentro a Larry muy divertido, completamente divertido. Es un gran personaje. Es ese personaje que no habla mucho, pero cuando habla, revela el gran misterio.
Sí.
Entonces, quería preguntarte, ¿qué tanto crees que tú, Steve, te pareces a Larry?
Creo que él estaba enamorado con su esposa, Jennifer Coolidge. Y yo también, estoy enamorado con mi esposa en vida real, que se llama Mary. Y también Jennifer Coolidge, I was a big fan para muchos años, desde que es la película Best in Show y algo así. Y entonces yo creo que mi job fue de estar enamorado con mi esposa y también mi hija. Y él es muy normal, que viene de Michigan y no tiene mucho drama porque dice que, piratas. Pirates es en español es piratas.
Piratas, sí.
Y él dice, porque la esposa está, no, ella tiene mucho drama. Esto. Y yo estoy, dice que está bien, todo seguro.
Con la cámara.
Dice, entonces no tengo mucho drama y dice que, vamos a hacer esto, todo está bien. Dice, entonces yo me gusta porque I wish fue más, I wish I was more like Larry, porque está con calma, dice, sí, está bien.
Sí, tranquilos, todo bien.
Y no tiene mucho miedo y la cámara con todo esto. Entonces, yo me gusta porque está en la calma de Larry.
Sí, 100%. Callie, I would like to start by saying that I know you have a really diverse approach in your acting. Like you've been in thrillers, you've been in dramas, musicals, but I would love to know specifically in comedy, what do you think is the biggest challenge?
Being funny, I guess. I mean, I think it's like with comedy, it depends on the movie or the show or whatever, but I think it's really a special thing when you feel like you can just kind of you get along with everybody, and then that creates, like, when you have a tight-knit cast that all kind of understands each other and kind of likes each other, which we did have in this case of the shotgun wedding. Thank goodness. When you have that, it makes everything so much easier, and everything feels a little bit more lighthearted, and you feel like you can try things a little more, and plus everybody's really funny in this movie. So
What happens in the movie might be like the nightmare of every room or bride, like the worst thing that could happen happened. So I would love to know, you don't have to say names, don't worry, but what's the most chaotic thing you've ever experienced at a wedding?
Okay. It seems like there's always something chaotic at a wedding, even if it's something small. But I went to a wedding and everybody got, it was an outdoor wedding in this beautiful tent with like chandeliers and, like a full beautiful wedding.
Yeah.
And during the speeches, everybody got little alerts on their phone that there was a tornado coming through, but it was just like a light drizzle, so nobody was even worried about it. And then like 10 minutes later, a tornado picked up the tent with everybody inside. Everybody had to like run into this shelter that was nearby. And I do remember this one part where, it's as if it was a movie, where my husband was screaming, get inside, get inside. And then I look over and the table of like the grandparents, they were still all sitting down and I just screamed, the old people! What do we do? And so my husband and some people got all the old people inside. And it was all good, but it was really a scary moment. And then once the tornado passed, it was just like a big, fun, drunken, dance party.
I also wanted to ask you, like, when did you know Shotgun Wedding was a movie that you wanted to be a part of?
well, I read the script, and the script really read kind of like the comedies that were kind of coming out more in like 2010 or something, where it was action and kind of like it had like a Talladega Nights almost kind of feel.
Yes.
The script did. So I really liked that, but I was really just at home during a pandemic and in my one-bedroom apartment, so there was never really it was always a yes.
Yeah, totally. Me gustaría que me contaras, durante la filmación, ¿cuál fue el momento más divertido para ti?
Creo que es una día, cuando estaba filmando, ¿cómo se dice whales? Es el animal de whales.
Ballenas.
Ballenas. Un día estamos esperando para filmar y dice alguien, ballenas. Y por acá son ballenas. Y es crazy, loco. Y porque fuimos, para 2 semanas estábamos en la piscina.
Claro.
En la ropa y todo así. Pero mi memoria favorita, ¿por qué fue durante COVID? Toda la cast, Josh Duhamel y Jennifer Lopez fueron en otra casa, pero nosotros como Cheech Marin, Sonia Braga, Jennifer Coulter, yo, todos, fuimos en una casa.
Okay.
Eso es como una familia, cada día
Claro.
Desayuno y el almuerzo y algo. Entonces que fue muy diferente y ellos todos están hablando no de Hollywood o algo, deals o así. Estamos hablando de familia, música.
Sí.
Porque Lenny Kravitz está ahí todavía y él tenía ¿cómo se dice? Un boombox. Y después del almuerzo, del dinner, en la noche, estamos bailando y cantando. Y es como un paid vacation. So
Yeah, totally. I can imagine.
very great. Everyone was very great. ¿Cómo se dice grateful en español?
Agradecido.
Sí, todo fue muy agradecido.
Yeah, just, I looked over there and I saw the blood and, I think I saw some brain. Was that brain stuff?
Well, you know what? Maybe let's just step away from the scene.